Sum up the season in a few words: intentional growth, resilience, and foundation building. This season was all about setting that foundation for what Bryant Stratton's women's basketball will be moving forward. What made this team special was their willingness to buy in. From day one, they trusted the process, they embraced accountability, and they were willing to always show up to work. We really built a foundation around toughness, grit, tenacity, and I couldn't be more proud to see how they showed up every practice and every game. Our togetherness was our biggest strength for the season. Through all the adversity that was thrown at us this year, we never backed down from a fight. We never backed down from a challenge. And I believe that we really gained the respect from the region just off of our toughness. We showed up and we showed out every game despite everything that our team went through this season. Yeah, so it was honestly not just a favorite game, more so a moment. Seeing their confidence click mid-season, where you could see stuff just going well on both the defense and offensive ends, and that's when you saw it was our turning point, honestly, for the season. We really, through the mental and physical fatigue, when we relied on our accountability, leading by example, holding each other accountable, is when our team clicked, came together, and we have really strung along some key wins for our season.
So there wasn't really a necessary pinpoint moment?
No, not a pinpoint moment. I would just say mid-season. Like I said, when that fatigue set, we didn't give in, we didn't break. We relied on each other and that accountability piece.
Gotcha.
I was more so impressed by their maturity level and from, on the court, community engagement, and just how they carried themselves as a Bryant Stratton student athlete. Everywhere we went, we got compliments on how well we are as a team, how well our team, we mesh, we gel, and we hold ourselves to a higher standard. I was just very more so impressed by my athletes' maturity level. Yeah, leadership on our team grew organically. I would say initially it was coaches led. We had to do a lot of just pushing, and I think that just came from us gelling and meshing. But once it clicked, I'm going to give it to my girl, Addison Ray. She really stepped up when we put a lot of pressure on her to lead the team, communicate, be that wedge between the coaches and the athletes, and everybody else just followed suit. So she was the one person that got everybody over the hump, but after that, everybody led by example. Everybody respectfully held each other accountable, and we just it went from there. We no longer had to do anything because they were comfortable in that leadership roles. My biggest lesson as a coach from my first season as a collegiate women's basketball head coach was always learning how to coach everybody individually and being able to bring us all together to be one cohesive team. I quickly realized that I can't coach one person the same as I coach the other, and I was very intentional on just making sure that in the event that I had to get on them, because you do as a coach, that they know that it comes from a good space, and I still care, I still love them, but I'm a competitor, and I think they realize that really, really quick. Our continuity and growth. This season, our athletes set the foundation and the standard so high that it's not going to be difficult to match or reach, but anybody coming in and anybody returning, that we already have that standard. So the Bryant Stratton way, we have an identity, we have a standard, and that, like I said, that foundation is set of just toughness, grit, tenacity, and really paying attention to detail. And I'm very excited to continue to build off of that.